Hi everyone, my name is Daniel Najmi bin Barul Hisham, 267613. Today my group will be present on one of potential tourism destination which is Morotai Island, Indonesia. So let's start.
Morotai Island is one of the new districts located in the eastern part of North Maluku Province, which has an area of 2,476 km². Morotai Island consists of 5 districts, namely South Morotai District, West South Morotai, East Morotai, North Morotai, and Morotai Jaya. Geographically, Morotai Island is directly facing the Pacific Ocean, a gateway to America, Australia, New Zealand, and close to China, Taiwan, Korea, and Japan. Those countries have a relatively high trend in economic growth. Morotai Island has many tourist attractions, both natural attraction and fascinating historical tourism, with tourist attraction and historical sites that are relic of World War II, such as a warship wreck and Penzaka, as well as several other historical site artifacts which are still preserved until this day. Although there are many tourist sites and historical sites of World War II relic on Morotai Island, they are still very rarely visited by tourists or visitors. This is due to the lack of promotion and recognition of historic sites on Morotai Island, and there are no applications made as a medium of information by tourists about tourist attraction and historical sites on the island of Morotai. So I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
And hi everyone, my name is Ghzl binti Muhammad Zulkifli and my metric number is 271294. I will explain about type of resort that can build at Morotai Island, Indonesia. Type of resort that can build at Morotai Island is island resort. This is because island resorts are located on an island and have their unique character. Those who enjoy being near water should go to island resorts. Of course, resorts with crystal clear water are a treasure trove in and of themselves. Beach resorts and island resorts are extremely similar in that they both offer beaches and water sport activities such as sunbathing, swimming, snorkeling, scuba diving, and surfing. The only difference is that beach resorts can be found on continental coast, but island resort must be found on an island or archipelago. Beaches, coral reefs, and forest biodiversity, as well as distant and private areas, are used to entice guests to island resorts. Others might rely on man-made attractions like spas, amusement parks, or nightlife.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nushada binti Cik Amra, metric number 26917. The government, regional and rural policy aim at regional balance through growth capacity, equal living condition, and sustainable development across the country. A sustainable area which are balanced with population that combine human and natural resources for today and future growth and development. The natural beauty of Morotai Island is not only reflected under the sea, but it also underland. What sent over the ready to pamper the eyes of anyone who set foot on it. The island is worth for visit, although remote what it will pay off with the richness of nature and the strength of its past history. There are many development policies to the Morotai Island. Morotai Island is also a rich in cultural heritage that has the potential of tourism. Morotai Island has a cultural diversity with about a dozen ethnic groups, each with its language, wisdom, and tradition. Morotai Island not only possesses cultural heritage but also the inheritance of nature and the heirloom of a Saujana heritage. Nature heirloom is a special form of a coastal nature. Saujana heritage is a combination of nature and cultural heritage in the unity of space and time. The heritage received from previous generations is very important as the foundation and initial capital for the future development of Morotai society. Therefore, it must be preserved to be passed on the next generation in good condition, not diminished in value, even needing to be upgraded to form a future heritage. It also can attract tourists for coming. There is a natural heritage of Morotai Island, namely Batu Kopi, Tank, and Bunker. Batu Kopi is a large rock located on the coast of one of the islands of Morotai. This stone is topped a coffee stone because of its strange shape and often smell the coffee from around the stone. While the heritage of Morotai Island culture is definitely the remain of the World War II period, which is in the form of debris of fighter, planes, tank carcasses, and bunkers. There are also 7 airfields built in Morotai, 2 of which are airstrips, but now only 2 runways are functioning. With the base, the government can use it to become an international airport because the location of Morotai Island is very strategic and its various potential can invite many tourists to come. Morotai Island district is not only world-class tourism, but it also has great potential in the fisheries sector. The marine potential of Morotai Island has 160 types of economically valuable fish and 31 species of commercial value fish. In order to encourage the fishery industry, especially in the Morotai, the government, through the Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries, will build fish landing port in Morotai Island Regency. North Maluku, as a form of a commitment in the provision of fishery infrastructure in the border area, Morotai become privileged and enter as the main leading island offered to investors to develop. While in the marine aquaculture area of coastal and marine island, Morotai has a calm water quality and very possible for the development of marine aquaculture such as grouper, lobster, seaweed, and pearls. Besides that, to the sector fisheries, agriculture, and plantation, there are several supporting sectors such as trade and industry. They are still controlled by immigrants from outside Morotai Island. In addition, on this island there is the potential of culinary ecotourism. Morotai typical food consists of traditional ingredients. They include rika-rika, dabu-dabu fishes, fufu fish, ubenka cake, nasi bulu, and so on. At the same time, it will enhance local community economic development and also local people knowledge and their mindset of conserving coastal environment too, because it will improve a performance of natural coastal visualization. Besides, it would be a main reason of tourist decision making on visiting Morotai Island. They can enjoy a natural coast, heritage and traditional food or culinary.
Good day everyone, my name is Chamayan, metric number 272010, and now I will continue with the part of tourism planning process. The first step to develop Morotai Islands is to do study recognition and preparation. We will do research on its location, natural attraction, and its tourism potential. Once we do the research, a budget will be set up for developing it locally, regionally, and nationally. After that, we estimate the period of completion of the development plan is in 3 years. Next, we will set few objectives or goals for the development in Morotai Islands. We need to consider the future effect and benefits bring to the local communities and economies. For example, job opportunities are generated to local people when tourism activities are carried out in Morotai Islands, and this will push the local economy. Moreover, we will conduct a survey of existing data before we coming out with our development plan. Both of the primary and secondary data will be collected. For example, tourist behavior, qualities of accommodation, impacts of environment, and types of natural attraction will be investigated. Furthermore, we will analyze the data collected. We will find out the similarity and usage of data and simplify it in the form of chart to make sure the information is easy to refer to. For example, the data collected can be simplified in the form of pie chart, bar chart, line chart, and many others more. Besides that, the analyzed data will be used to develop initial policies and formulate initial plan. The initial policy is to protect the rights of local communities, the tourists, and the investor. A set of recommendations will be developed based on the initial policies to finalize the result. As there will be changes during the development process, a backup plan or strategy to settle the variation have to be recommended. After go through several stages, the most important stage is the implementation of development plan in Morotai Islands. To make sure the implementation of development plan goes smoothly, we have to get the approval of Indonesia government to avoid conflict during the developing process. The last step we take is to monitor and plan reformulation. We will monitor the tourism development plan that we implement in Morotai Island to make sure it works smoothly. And if there got any internal or external environmental issue, we will do adjustment based on the initial tourism plan in Morotai Island.
Okay, now we go to the Gantt chart. Henry Gantt is an American mechanical engineer that designed the Gantt chart. A Gantt chart is a graphical depiction of a project schedule. It is a type of bar chart that shows the start and the finish date of several elements of a project that include the resource, milestone, tasks, and dependencies. Next, we look at the bar chart. As you can see, there are 8 steps that we have included in the bar chart. The first one is study, recognition, and preparation. The second one is setting of objective or goal for the strategies. The third one is surveys of existing data. The fourth is analysis of secondary and primary data. The fifth one is initial policy and plan formulation. The sixth is recommendation. 7 is implementation, and last one is monitoring and plan reformulation. Thank you, that's all from me.